Hello, hello, hello. Time to play some children's card games. Or at least it will be in a little bit. Let's go ahead and switch over. Go. And yes, we have the World Championship Qualifiers event starting up. So first and foremost, right off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm not expecting to qualify for this, not by a long shot. There's absolutely no way. Like, I am playing a solid deck, and I do know how to play it reasonably well, but I am nowhere near the level of obsessive I would need to be in order to qualify for Worlds. Because the way this works is it works similar to the Duelist Cup that I streamed back when that was live. Essentially, we've got two stages. It's split into two different stages. In first stage, you're supposed to increase your duelist level all the way up to a max of 20. When you reach 20, you earn a spot in stage 2. Stage 2 is where you get to have your rating duels, and you get to increase your rating every time you win and decrease your rating every time you lose. The person with the highest rating in each region gets a spot at Worlds. That's how it works. So even if I were to win literally every single game I played, there would be no way I would be qualifying for Worlds, because I'm just not going to play as much as some of these other guys, and some of the other guys are going to be playing. I actually have other games that I want to play instead. I'm not going to grind nearly as many games, and thus wouldn't be able to qualify. That being said, I am still going to play a bunch. Both because it's fun and because you get a lot of rewards. Get a fair bit of rewards. Some special tickets, a bunch of gems. And then, depending on where you land in the qualifiers, you also get some extra rewards. And then you can also earn season points. I don't really care about season points. I don't even know what these go towards, if anything. And like with all events, there are special missions that they give you for a whole bunch of other gems that you can get. All of it totals up to a total of like 3,500 gems that you get if you get all of the gems available during the event. So it's a pretty sizable chunk of gems that I will definitely be saving for when they finally decide to release Ryzeal. Now, as you can probably tell, I did play a few games. That's not what got me up to level 10. The level 10 I got right away, because your initial starting level in these events is determined by the ranking that you were at for the previous season. Previous season I got up to Diamond, so now I get to start at level 10. And first round of ads are starting up. As soon as those clear, I'll start queuing up for some duels. Let's see how we do. are just about done. Okay, now they're done. This is the deck that I'm going to be running. Nothing particularly special about it, just basic Fiendsmith Primite deck. There are a handful of cards I'm considering swapping out for one reason or another, but generally speaking, this is a pretty bog-standard Fiendsmith Primite deck, and that's what I plan on using because it's currently my favorite deck to play. Largely because it favors slower-paced and reactive gameplay, which is something I prefer in my card games. Something about the Nintendo Switch fiasco with the packaging leaving something to be desired. Anyway, let's get started. Time to get absolutely destroyed. I'm going first, Tenpai. There is no universe in which this is not Tenpai. Well, could be Tenpai, could be Tenpais, could be Cyber Dragons. I'm not sure why it would be Cyber Dragons, but it could be. Okay, so he had a response. Droll and Lock, okay. That's fine. Okay, so he's definitely got an Engraver or an Imperm. So turn Lacrim out to the deck. It might be a mistake, but... I'm gonna go straight into a High King Caesar here. And that's how I'm gonna end. Bestial Magnamut is probably not going to do much of anything. High King Caesar is useful. Somewhat. Yep, there it is. Tenpai. Want to go ahead and do this? Yeah, I kind of do. Requiem isn't going to be doing me much, and I do have a spare Requiem, so I don't actually mind doing this. This deal's not going to do much against him because he's playing Tenpai. Tenpai doesn't really run a lot of, Ah, shit! He's got a triple tactics. Well, there goes my Caesar. That's unfortunate. What really sucks about it is now I can't nib him. Yeah, I just lose. I just lose. He got my Caesar. That's it. Fucking Tenpai, man. Wow. This is such an incredibly shitty opening hand. This would have been really good to have going second. You know, going second, this is good. Going first, this is awful. I can do literally nothing. And this guy's probably playing... I'd be willing to bet that this guy is playing branded. Or what I actually think this guy is playing is a shitty internet connection. Unfortunately, I won't be able to check the guy's deck because you're not allowed to do that in qualifiers. Oh, there we go. Finally went through. Don't want to activate Max C yet. Ollie. Let's go ahead and activate my own Max C and see if he's got an Ash or a Called By. He does not, it resolves. Masquerade Blazing Dragon. Okay. And this is the thing that, yeah, opponent must pay 600 life points to activate cards or effects. Okay. He's gonna play into my Max C a bit. Let's get rid of his Lubellion. You can crash into it if you want. Okay. He wants to special summon again. I'm gonna get Pragmatica, okay. I really hope he special summons one more card so I can nib him and get rid of that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go straight into my battle phase and kill that, and then set up with Fiendsmith and Primite, since I have both. Little spell, deck your hand, and one. I wanted to save this for Branded Fusion, but I don't think he has it, because I feel like he would have used it. Okay, yeah, he's going straight into end phase, so I'm just going to go ahead and, since I can't nib him, I will go ahead and just kill that. Then I can activate this. Get rid of that. this. Attack that. Now that's going to trigger a graveyard effect, I think. Or I guess not. And now let's go into Fiendsmith. Let's go with that. He has a Bastille. No, can't be a Bastille. Opponent, you can special summon this card. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use that DD Crow now. That thing can go away. You are not putting that back on the field. And then I'm gonna go ahead and continue with my Fiendsmith plays. Special summon Lacrima. Activate Lacrima. Dump Engraver. Engraver, shuffle Lurry back into the deck. Back. I could make Chaos Angel here using Roseworm and Lacrima, but I really would rather go into a Desiree. Actually, no. No, yeah, I will go ahead and go into Desiree. And equip this. Now, I shall use Lordly Load to get Drill Beam in my hand, and then get Dippity on the field so that Drill Beam is live. And that'll be my turn. Change of Heart. There's a card I didn't expect to see. And the Roseworm. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and make us an Agnum Day, I suppose. This can go back. That face down can go away. What was it? Waking the Dragon? Huh. That card I didn't expect to see. I'll be on the Qualifier Dragon. Okay. Well, I guess I'm doing this then. That's actually really clever that he's picking that. Because it stops my Agnum Days effect. Gives him the Desiree. That is very annoying. Okay. Fine, we'll do it this way then. To restart my Fiendsmith plays again. Out to the graveyard. Magnum Bay back into the deck. Bring this out. Activate this. Send this back to my graveyard. Banish that. This so I can bring out Necroquip. Did regained, okay. That trap was very surprising. I was not expecting to have to play through something like that. Okay, so my dailies are almost cleared out. These are activate spell and trap, normal or special summon, win, and duel. Let's keep going. God damn it. Mm-hmm. Lordly load, okay. Thing is, I have to Ash this because I don't know if he's playing Blue Eyes or if he's playing Fiendsmith or what variant he's playing with Primite. So using Ash there could be very bad if he's playing Blue Eyes. But I have to assume, yeah, he is playing Blue Eyes. He just linked it off. He's going to go into Spirit. Yeah, there it is. Not a whole hell of a lot I can do about that. It's got Mausoleum out now. There's Sage, so he's going to get access to Maiden. Gonna send Maiden. I'm actually gonna go ahead and use DD Crow to get rid of the Maiden. It's not gonna negate the effect, but it will stop him from bringing Maiden back every time he brings out a Blue Eyes. So it is still going to disrupt a bunch of his plays. I don't want to use my Druid's Worm here because he can chain True Light to bring out his Blue Eyes and stop me from summoning my Druid's Worm. Instead, I want him to Synchro Summon so I can immediately get rid of it with Nibiru. And ideally, he will use True Light first so that I can Nibiru and then Druid's Worm. Yes. Now I assume he's grabbing Wishes. Yep, there it is. He's ditching his other Blue Eyes. That's actually really helpful for me. Because he can no longer bring that Blue Eyes back. Now, if I had to guess, I'd say he's going to search for a Maiden here. It's got to be either a Maiden or a Veiler. He's grabbing Roar. Yeah, and there's Veiler. Now him going for Roar is fine. Because it will bring back his blue eyes that I banished, but he has to use it for that. He can't use it for anything else, and it puts him in prime spot for my Nibiru. Drill Beam is unfortunate. Not much I can do about that. He's going for Spirit instead of Tyrant. There's the Roar. To bring back his banished blue eyes. And he's bringing back his other blue eyes. Now he's going for Hieratic Seal. Now I'll go ahead and nib. It unfortunately does allow him to special summon something, which is probably going to be an Ether Barrel, yep. And he set Drill Beam. I don't know if he has an active Drill Beam or not. That's probably an Imperm or a Majesty. That's not, and that draw is not at all helpful for me. Let's see if I can just go straight into battle. I'm going to assume that his, I'm going to assume his Drill Beam is live. But I do need to get rid of that token. He's also got a Veiler, so it could just be a Veiler that's popping up. And he just doesn't want to bother using it on Typhon, of all things. He's bringing back his blue eyes. And then he's going to use his Drill Beam now. Oh, he's not going to use his Drill Beam now. I thought he would have actually gone ahead and used it. Because he's going to get Ether Barrel back. I'm pretty sure I lose this just because I drew an absolute garbage hand. If I had been going second, that hand would have been amazing. Actually, no, it wouldn't have even been amazing. It would have been okay, because the 2 Ash Blossom kind of sucked. Now he's pulling Majesty. That or another copy of Wishes. It is another copy of Wishes. Well, at least this Ash Blossom will be useful for something. Oh, he got rid of the effect failure. Alt buy? No, it's the drill beam that's lighting up. I know he's got Ether Barrel in his hand. I know... I think that's the only card I know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only card I know is in his hand as an Ether Barrel. Don't know what the other two are. There's the Ether Barrel. Fine, go ahead. You already have Drill Beam. I don't care if you set another... Oh, you run 2 Drill Beams! Okay. You are that kind of Blue Eyes player. Okay. You are the anti-Primite kind of Blue Eyes player. Oh, he's bringing out another spirit? Okay. He wants to get his second Blue Eyes out. Oh, he actually runs 3 Blue Eyes too. Wow. I just now noticed that. This dude runs 3 Blue Eyes. I guess maybe those were the cards that he put in place of the 3rd Sage and 3rd Maiden, because those recently got hit. Running 2 copies of... Oh, dude, what is your deck? Why would you be running 3 Blue Eyes and 2 True Lights? He wants to summon Ultimate Dragon. Oh no, he's not summoning Ultimate Dragon, he's summoning Tyrant. Yeah, there it is. Does that give him lethal? I don't think it does. Yeah, now it gives him lethal. Because now he drill beams. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hop out of here. GG, dude. I don't know why he waited until Battle Step to do that when he could have just, you know, used it at the start of his turn or used it at the end of mine. Laundry Dragon Maid, the one that doesn't get used in the Dragon Maid deck. Not a terrible opening hand, I guess. Yeah, there's Primite. Load. See if I can cut off their access to Drill Beam. That is literally my one and only interaction. Everything else in here is starters. and it's blue eyes. So I'm gonna put this in the sink while they go through their combo. The only thing that is good about this is they might not have Drill Beam. I have to stress that. They might not have Drill Beam. And it looks like he's going for Seals. Yeah, he's going for Seals. Seals and 2 face downs. Okay. I feel like one of those might be True Light, one of those is probably an Imperm. Well, for starters, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Get rid of that. Okay, so it's not a True Light. He absolutely would have used and flipped True Light face up and summoned that Blue Eyes if he could. Let's activate Bestial Rebellion. See if he's got an Ash Blossom. Okay. He's going to get rid of my Baldrake. It's fine. Now I can get my Magnamut, and I can banish his other Blue Eyes. And I can activate this for later. Ah, he had a Drill Beam. Okay. And he's got a Primite Ether Barrel in hand. That's fine. I wish I had set this first, or played this first before he did that, but beggars can't be choosers. And now I can go into Fiendsmith, and he can do nothing. At least it would appear that he can do nothing. Doesn't look like he's getting anything. He's got no interactions whatsoever. And he surrenders. Okay, cool. Wonder what that other face down was. I have one total play. Roll and lock. Okay, that doesn't really do anything to Fiendsmith. Necro Quip. Use that to go into Caesar. And that's my turn. Caesar plus a bunch of other hand traps. And plus I've got my Lacrima Fiendsmith in Paradise play set up. Shtira. Kashtira monster from deck to hand. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then I'm gonna do my Lacrima play. Max C. Okay. That is unfortunate. He will get 2 draws off of that. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Lacrima Tears. Activate effect failure, so he can't rip cards from my extra deck because fuck you, Kashtira. Centurion to summon Diabellstar. Okay. Simple Spoils of Subversion. Okay. Now he's just gonna do classic beatdown because that's what his options are at this point. Fairly certain he's doing some some variant of Snake Eye because of the Diabellstar, but I don't know what else he could possibly have in his hand. He didn't kill Lacrima? Galaxy Tomahawk? I'm guessing he wants to do a bunch of link summoning. But I mean, I'm just gonna kill it with this. And yeah, he gets a fat token, but it doesn't matter because his board's wiped. He does have a normal summon still, I guess. And he did get 2 more draws, which again, unfortunate, but I didn't really have much of a choice because I didn't want any part of whatever he was trying to link summon there. Link summon or XC summon. And plus I can get rid of the token. Okay, Centurion. Now he's going into Centurion plays. So, Kashtira Centurion with Diabellstar for reasons, I guess? I don't know. This is a very strange deck. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like those last 2 draws gave him the last couple cards he needed for whatever plays he wanted to do. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to win this because of that. The Maxi on his own turn really kind of screwed me over, but didn't really have much of a choice. It was one of the few plays that I had to deal with his Kashtira nonsense. Synchro Auxilia. And he can add a Centurion from his deck to his hand, which is probably going to be Gargoyle. Oh, True Awakening. He wants to be able to stop me from getting rid of his stuff with Fiendsmith. Presumably. Okay, so that's probably the trap that he just drew. I'm not sure what that other face down is. Here's one of your non-synchro that is banished. Trutea. Or Primera. Let's get rid of Trudea. I can't remember off the top of my head which one is more valuable. They're both solid options for him, so Earth. Starting his hour turn plays, because that's what realistically that's what Centurion is. It's an hour turn deck kind of deck where you get to make a bunch of plays and do a bunch of summons during your opponent's turn. It's very annoying. this deal Magnamut. Wake up Centurion. Let's throw him for a loop. I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. I should have tried to go through more Beansmith plays. I'm a fucking idiot. Why did I think this was a good idea? I just threw this game. I was likely going to lose anyway, but I just threw this game. Why did I think summoning Typhon was a good idea? Why? Yeah, now he's gonna pop it, because of course he is. I'm not sure why it took him that long to think about popping it, because he really should have just immediately done it, because now I can't special summon. Because that's what Typhon does. I'm a fucking idiot for doing that. I just lose. I'm just gonna walk away from that. We're going to pretend that horrendous misplay did not happen. And we're going to move on. I keep forgetting that caveat about Typhon is that you can't special summon after you bring him out. Like, it has to be your final play. It cannot be an early play on your turn. It has to be one of the last things you do because it locks you out of special summoning for the rest of the turn. What I should have done there is I should have gone into Requiem. I mean, I likely would not have been able to do anything about it. Wait, what? I do not know what deck this guy is playing. Is this Dragon Link? Is that what this is? It sure as hell is. I don't know if this is a good idea, but... because I don't know how to deal with Dragon Link, actually. I don't think I've ever played against this deck. Apparently that was a good idea. Okay, Ash check. Max C. Okay. this. He will get one draw off of this, but I need it to make sure my drill beam is live. And speaking of, I can go ahead and activate it. Get rid of that. I was confused for a second, then I remembered I was still in battle phase. And we'll go ahead and end there. He did get one extra draw off of us because of the Dippity, but hopefully draws didn't do much for him. I'm willing to bet that 2 of his cards are dead. So I'm perfectly willing to get rid of this right away. Okay. I would rather wait until he's got something, special summon 1 rocket monster from your deck. I would rather wait until he's got something that wants to pull from the graveyard to use Drew as Worm. Because I don't know if Dragon Link does anything like that. Plus, I can always do it during my turn, so it's not. This face-down card I'm not particularly worried about. I actually think it's a bluff. We'll find out. He is more than likely going to at least kill my Dippity. But Dippity has served its purpose, so it's fine. If he doesn't kill my Dippity, then I can synchro Chaos Angel next turn, which would be hilarious. Rocket Caliber. Okay, the fact that he went for a 1700 monster makes me think he's just going to go after Ether. Yep, there it is. That's fine. Now he's once again going into Striker Dragon. Yeah, there it is. And this time, unfortunately, I can't stop him. Okay. Took you that long to decide to end your turn? Okay. Oh, did you just disconnect? No, he surrendered. Okay. Yay, I finished another daily mission. Fun. Okay, so now I just gotta do normal summon and ritual synchro XC summon. Cool. Oh, I wonder if this guy is also playing Fiendsmith, or if he's just using the very cool deckmate because Fiendsmith Engraver is the coolest deckmate. I will hear no argument. Okay. I would really rather have this kind of hand going first, but beggars can't be choosers. And we're going up against Blue Eyes, and he uses Roar right away, which is actually a really good thing for me. Wow, your hand was awful if that's literally the only thing you can do, bro. Okay, Ash Blossom check. I'll hang on to that and do this. Once again, checking for that Ash Blossom, because I know he's got something. I'm guessing it's a Veiler. Ghost Bell. I should have guessed from the thing, but and that just negates the activation, right? Okay. Let's see if it's an imperm. I'm willing to bet that one of those is an imperm. Cross out Designator. Now there is a card I did not expect to see being used. Not against Ether Barrel, at least. Wow. I'm actually going to do an interesting play here. Well, actually, no, I'm going to go ahead and banish Lubellion. Then I'm going to go into... Yeah, I'll go into Moo. I'm guessing it's a Drill Beam, honestly. At this point. This would be the point where the place to use it if it is. Okay, he's not using it. That can go back in the deck. Okay, so it definitely wasn't a Drill Beam. true light. Okay, so he's got wishes on the field now, but it's not going to help him. Because I've got Ash. And during the end phase, Magnemite will activate and I can get a Druid's Worm so I can banish the blue eyes that's in his graveyard. Now, only one of these effects... You're not gonna use that. And I'm gonna activate this. Bring back Requiem, so that I can do my Fiendsmith in Paradise play. That can go away. And then I'm gonna do this. To bring this back out. So yeah, you're gonna get your Mausoleum, but I'm not gonna let you have your extra blue eyes. Let's dump Fiendsmith in Paradise. Now he can get another blue eyes in grave. Triple tactics. Fuck! Draw 2 cards. I have to let him use it. I have to let him use it. I need Ash for this. Yeah, I need it for wishes. Starting to wish I had put the Imperm over there. I was kind of hoping he'd use it earlier, or would be more willing to use it. Trying to decide which card he wants to discard. I'm guessing that all of his cards are ones that he wants to keep. That, or he's disconnecting. Well, no, he's not getting the symbol. He discarded Drill Beam. Okay, now he's gonna summon Sage, right? No, he's going for history. He's going for the Blue Eyes play. Unfortunately, the Blue Eyes play doesn't help you here, because it's just going to immediately go to the graveyard. I'm just going to go straight into battle phase and kill you. GG, dude. Was that all my dailies done now? Yes, all of my dailies are done. So now it's just these. Oh joy, another Tenpai player. At least I assume it's a Tenpai player. This hand is not great. Ash check. Okay, so he does have something. Bestial could be a Bestial, could be an Effect Veiler, could be an Imperm. The fact that he's thinking so much about this tells me it probably is a Bestial. Which is why it's going to be so funny when I do what I'm about to do. Oh, he's not stopping it. Okay. Interesting. Did he? I'm gonna shotgun Max C here in his standby. I'm also gonna do this. Sengenjin. Okay. Now, unfortunately, Caesar does nothing against Sengenjin. I can't actually stop it from something itself. So this is Snake Eye? Or is it actually like Millennium Exodia? Swedju Temple. Okay, Doom Dragon. That is unfortunate for you, because drawing allowed me to grab this, so you don't get to get rid of my High King Caesar. You get to just deal with it. Actually, normal summoning Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. That's interesting. I guess he wants to make, what could he make with that? Baron, probably? It's a level 10. Psychic End Punisher. It's a level 11. My bad. Okay, so that can't be targeted, but this one can. He's got... yeah. I've still got Magnamut, so I'm okay with doing that. Can't... unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. That is an activated effect. Let's get rid of this one. For one card your opponent controls, banish them. He's gonna banish my... oh, he's banishing my Druid's Worm. Okay. He doesn't want that effect going off. Now he's gonna kill my Caesar. Which will not kill me, but it'll get very close. Oh, he's killing my Lacrima instead. Interesting. I will get rid of my own Veiler. So that I can activate this. And then that will enable me to pick up Ether Barrel. Only when its life points are less than 1. It's unaffected, unfortunately. Gained. I can do this, this. And Branded Regain lets me shuffle it back, draw a card, Dippity. Baylor, he doesn't realize that I have Lordly Load in my hand. But it's good that that happened. Still have this. Suppose I'll go ahead and activate this, even though I know it's not gonna... Well, wait a minute. I wonder if this would still work because it negates the effects. I'm just curious now. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, I know that's not gonna work. Yeah, I just lose. There's nothing I can do. Unless... This still... Would that kill me? I guess it would. Yeah. If it was low enough, then I could have, If it was low enough damage, I could have gotten to the point where I was, my life points were lower than his, so that I could hit him with Drill Beam next turn, but it was too late for that. Psychic End Punisher is kind of the pain in the ass to go against. It's all... just unaffected by activated effects. It sucks. Okay, decent opening hand. Kind of wish these were two different Bastiles. I've been thinking about getting rid of one Druid's Worm, just so that when I draw two Bastiles like this, they're not the same. But at the same time, I really like having Druid's Worm's effect. Okay, so far he hasn't activated anything or had any kind of interaction pop up. Which makes me wonder if... could be a nib. He might have a nib in hand. I don't know. He does have a nib in hand. He can't use it anymore. Okay. I have an Effect Veiler, a Bestial, effectively one Bestial, because they're the same name, and a Drill Beam, and 2 Special Summon Negates. Let's see what I can do here. Target 1 Spell Trap on the field, or you can target 2 instruments. Tier Limits. Great. Well, I have to activate this because he targeted it. So there's not much I can do about that. Scream. Smith in Paradise. I'm not gonna Veiler that. I'm going to wait until he brings out Kit Kalos. Kit Kalos is the one I need to negate. I mean, ideally, I would have Drill Beam for that, but unfortunately, he had back row removal that I had to deal with, so... And that negate was still worth using simply because it also lets him dump into the graveyard, which is what Tier Limits wants to do in general, so... Still had to stop him from using it. Super Poly! Holy shit, I'm screwed. There goes Caesar. Because that's what he's gonna get rid of, I assume. He's gonna fuse his Rhino Heart with my Caesar. Here comes Kit Kalos, question mark? No, Mud Dragon of the Swamp. Havness, when your opponent acts in the field, special summon, graveyard, you confusion summon. No, I don't want to activate that yet, and I don't want to activate that yet. Hello, Kit Kalos. No, I don't want to use that yet. I do want to use this. And there's Telements Suliak. Moon of the Closed Heaven. Add to the deck. That goes away. Kashtira. Now I get to go to the Kashtira portion of the deck. Oh no, he's just going with Telements Kashtira. There's a Super Poly and Supreme Sea Mare. Okay. And set. Alright. Then impermanence. Does he have anything in particular that I would like to get rid of? I know that's Telements Suliak. Ether Barrel. You control a tier elements or one effect monster your opponent controls negate its effect. Send one monster you control to graveyard. You add one tier. Okay, so Suliak is not something that I need to be hyper concerned about. Got it. To the graveyard. Yeah, he wants to lower everyone's attack points. It's not a big deal. He ditched Fenrir, Tract, and Medura. Banish that, please. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have bothered. I wonder, if it goes to the graveyard, does it not get banished? I don't think it gets banished. Because it gets sent to the graveyard before it gets banished. Yeah. Top 2 cards. Super Poly and Trap. Good. Now let's summon this guy. Activate that effect. So I can get Roar onto the field. And then I can also get Drill Beam onto the field. Now let's go Sequence. Let's go Desiree. Okay, he's gonna banish all of my Fiendsmith stuff. Well, not banish, but... Yeah, I didn't use this turn. So I can still go into Fiendsmith, bro. I can still get all that stuff back. Now, unfortunately, I can't do full Fiendsmith stuff, but I can, at the very least, do that, and then we'll go ahead and activate Lordly Load to get Dippity back, so that my Drill Beam is live. I will set this, and then I will activate this, and then go into this. Now, I can't activate it because I already activated Lordly Load, so I can't, you know... I can make it untargetable. And I don't know how to count, because if I had summoned Druid's Worm, I would have had lethal. That's annoying. You got Tearlaman's Crime and Tearlaman's Sheeran. He got a hit off of his Tearlaments. I'm gonna end up losing because I didn't summon Druid's Worm when I really fucking should have. He negated my Chaos Angel's effect, so... I screwed up twice. I didn't summon Druid's Worm when I should have, and I didn't, and I accidentally activated Druid's Worm's effect to send the thing to the grave when I wanted to banish it with Chaos Angel. So I absolutely deserve to lose this, honestly. I should have kept Roar in my hand. Actually, no, I couldn't have kept Roar in my hand. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this Kid Kalos. It doesn't negate the effect, but it gets me Druid's Worm on the field. That's all I'm aiming for here. Just something else that I can use to defend against him. I don't think he'll be able to attack over my Chaos Angel, but since he negated its effects, it's vulnerable. Because he's going to go into Rukalos or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, here it is. Oh no, Kaleido Heart. Kaleido Heart. One target and one card your opponent controls, shuffle it into the deck. Chaos Angel is vulnerable to this. But there are other really good options for him to use, or for him to target. He's going for Chaos Angel, as I suspected he would. And now he can go full Fiendsmith. I don't have a normal monster, and I can't get a normal monster out. Fuck, those misplays! Ugh! I had this game won! And then I screwed up twice. My only saving grace is that he cannot kill me here. I'm like 90% sure he cannot kill me here. He's probably dumping his own Fiendsmith in Paradise. No, he's dumping an Engraver. I don't think he probably doesn't run Fiendsmith in Paradise, in all honesty. He gets extra attack on Lacrima, and he's probably going to also use... Oh, he's not. Okay. Now, if he's smart, he'll kill this first. Yeah, there it is. Turn this to the deck. He's gonna get the extra burn, and he's gonna get rid of my Druid's Worm by banishing it. He's getting rid of my Lordly Load. That's interesting. Fuck, no! I am an idiot. Once again, I didn't change my things into attack position. What the fuck is wrong with me? I absolutely should not win this. There is no way I should be winning this at all. Oh, okay, that's Primite Roar. I don't care. This was the card you actually wanted to get rid of. And I have Ether Barrel in my hand. Damn it, he's got Fairy Tail. I had this game won several times over, and I keep fucking it up. I cannot believe this. Chaos Angel was made using light monsters. It is unaffected by monster effects. It's not negated this time by Suliak. Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess. That is unfortunate. Damn it. Damn it, 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 damn it. And now he can't get rid of my Lacrima. Fairy Tale Man. And I've got a dead drill beam, unfortunately. I think that's finally a loss for me. I think that's finally the loss. Because I don't think I can stop him from doing anything. Yeah, he's getting Desiree out. And presumably also, this game has gone on for way longer than it should have, all because I misplayed many, many times over. There's Agnum Day. Yeah, GG, dude. Ah, that was me playing like an idiot. I gotta therapy real quick. Ay, ay, ay. That was just demoralizing. So let's count up the misplays that cost me that game. Number one, first misplay. I didn't summon Druid's Worm. Actually, no, that happened after. The first misplay was I activated both Chaos Angel to banish the monster and Druid's Worm to send it to the graveyard. I should have ignored the Druid's Worm, not clicked it. Then Tearlament's Kashtira would have been banished, and it wouldn't have been a problem anymore. The second misplay was I didn't summon the Druid's Worm that I had in my hand, which would have been game. The third and final misplay, like, that first one didn't cost me the game. The second one did cost me the game, and this one also cost me the game. I immediately jumped into my battle phase without putting my monsters in attack. And you know, I'm okay with making the occasional misplay. I'm okay with losing because I screwed up. I am less okay with screwing up that badly. Because that was just awful. So I'm gonna try not to be tilted by that. I'm gonna try and just chill out, slow down a bit, and just play games. Just play the game. This is a decent hand, depending on what I'm up against. Sadia Maximus. I've got a second Veiler, so I'm okay with just Veilering that. I don't want him adding more stuff to his hand. I genuinely do not know what this deck is. Protector Whelp? Destroyer. Oh, okay. Buster Blader. Okay, that was apparently all he had. So the two Veilers did it. Oh, hello, Ash Blossom. Ash, speaking of which, Ash check. He does indeed have an Ash. And something else. A Max C, perhaps? Hold by? Oh, needs scoops. Okay. Okay, going second. Let's see what we got. This is a really shitty hand for going second. Live Twin. Okay. Primite Roar is full Fiendsmith combo, so... we'll use Imperm on that. Shit, that's a quick effect! I'm an idiot. That was a wasted Imperm. I needed to wait until he activated that and then use Imperm. I forgot that this is a quick effect. I'm an idiot. Fuck. Now, I might have been able to stop him there, but... depending on what else he had in his hand, I might have been able to stop him right there, but... because I forgot that it's a quick effect, now he gets to go full combo, and I have no interruption. Wonder what flavor of Eagle Twin he's playing. If I remember right, this actually pairs fairly well with Fiendsmith because these are light some of these are light fiends. But not something you typically want to use. Okay, so he's got one negate in the grave so far. Well, not negate, it's just a disruption. It just sends a card from the field to the graveyard. Okay, he is going Fiendsmith. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. Now, is he gonna go straight for Desiree? Is he gonna go for Caesar? What's the plan here? Okay, so that's not in the grave anymore. Can't use that. He's got tracked in hand. Adding Lacrima, discarding Lacrima so he can have the Fiendsmith in Paradise play. Magnum Day. So he's gonna shuffle that and burn. And that actually removes his option of Fiendsmith in Paradise. Yeah, he's just making a big monster right now, which is fine. Okay. It's going for a live twin from deck to hand. He's gonna special summon that. And possibly link it. Luckbreaker. Okay. He's not equipping his sequence to Lacrima, which is actually my saving grace here, because it means... Okay, never mind, he's doing it right now. I was about to say, that's actually my saving grace, because not only will it not buff its attack points even more, it'll also allow me to just, you know, target it. Oh, hello, Ash Blossom. You would have been fantastic earlier. Okay, let's see. Okay, so he's got something. Oh, he's activating that stuff now. Okay, what is this? Oops, to the main deck. Next. Draw one card. And no, I don't want you drawing a card. And then I'm gonna activate this. Is that a quick effect in the graveyard? No, it's not. Remember right. Yes, I want to activate that. Put on the field and destroy it, okay. Do this. I kind of do, actually. It's gonna burn me some more, yes. Not a whole hell of a lot I can do about that. And this, send that. That can go to the graveyard. This. Activity goes back. Caesar. I'm gonna take 2 more burn things from that, but all I can do about it. Now, unfortunately, Caesar was a slight miscalculation. As was Typhon. No, I misplayed. I lose. I just lose. Well. Yeah, I just lose, because he can attack over... All he has to do is attack Dippity. Yeah, I just lose. I'm not gonna sit around to watch him go through his combo, whatever combos he wants to do. I'm sure he does want to go through a bunch of combos, but No, I shouldn't have summoned Dippity there. If I hadn't summoned Dippity, then my plan would have worked. Because I was going to use Typhon to get him, put his Lacrima back in the extra deck, which would have completely turned off everything. Oh, I'm still misplaying so badly. I'm so bad at this game. But this is also exactly why I'm not going to go anywhere in Worlds. Like, I'm hoping that I can at least get to D-level max here, which I should be able to through sheer tenacity, if nothing else. Well, I've got a grand total of 1 play, and it's this. So if he's got 1 hand trap, well, apparently he doesn't. Got a grand total of 5 interruptions. Let's try not to burn them all on his Fiendsmith plays. Okay, Paradise is set. It's gonna go into Requiem. Ash Blossom. You bell, okay. Now I could banish that you bell. I'm not going to, because he can get it back with Spirit. I am going to stop him from summoning with it, and then I'm going to effect Veiler the Lotus that he's about to play. I'm gonna go ahead and use this again to stop his U-Bell play. Then I'm going to Effect Veiler his Lotus. And then I'm going to use Magnamut on Spirit. Spirit specifically is the one you want to banish first. You always, always, always banish Spirit. Because the only way they can get it back is if they run, what the hell is the name of that? Eternal Favorite? I think Eternal Favorite lets them get it back. Okay, he's summoning his Phantom. Don't want to activate that. I'm going to use Magnamut's effect. He can't stop Magnamut's effect because it's already activated. So I'm going to get Ether Barrel, and then I'm going to use Drill Beam on his Phantom immediately. He's going to do that to reflect damage off of me, so he can get the Nightmare Pain damage. Okay, that's fine. There's Spirit of Yubel. That's the next one I want to banish. It's important to note that Desiree sends, it does not destroy, which means Spirit of Yubel's effect does not activate. Does have Eternal Favorite. Shit. Okay. It's fine. I forgot Lotus. I honestly forgot that Lotus has that effect. It's very easy to forget it because it's so rarely used, but Lotus also has the effect of a similar effect to what Phantom does. It's just slightly different. But once again, this card sends to the graveyard. It does not destroy. So he can't do anything about it. And I believe that's GG, actually. Because I can just go sequence here. Fate sequence. Summon Desiree. Sacrifice both of them. Summon Agnum Day. Go into battle phase. Hit Agnum Day's effect, because it's a quick effect, so I can do that. I appreciate the effort, Yubel player, but the thing is, I'm also a Yubel player, so I know exactly how to beat it. How many of those tickets have I got? 13? Yeah, let's rip open some packs, why not? We'll rip open 10 packs. How many of these are new? Fair number. Hey, Roulette Barrow, Horus Sister. I remember this card from when I got, it was from Soul of the Duelist, back when I actually played the physical game. I remembered wanting to pick this up purely because I also pulled level 8 Horus. I actually pulled level 8 Horus. And so I was running it alongside my Horus. Ooh, Roulette Barrel. It's always fun. Little Wingard, Joey card. Okay, leave those 3 packs there. Duels. I'll keep going for a little bit. I'll see if I can get up to level 15, I think, and then probably call it a night. I'm actually unironically feeling a little bit better after that Yubel match. Not because I won, but because it's another Yubel player. I really enjoy the Yubel deck, and it's nice to see other people enjoying it as well. Okay, depending on what exactly I'm playing against, this could be a very good hand or a very bad hand. What the hell is this? 7th Ascension? Oh boy, it's a Tachyon deck. Oh no, it's not a Tachyon deck, it's just sharks. Okay. Go ahead, bro. Special summon all you want. Nibiru! Now this does turn off my impermanence, which sucks. But it ended his turn, so it did what it was supposed to do, and I'm gonna assume that's an imperm. Okay, Ash Blossom check. Are any of those light or dark, or am I out of luck for that? Looks like I'm out of luck for that. Okay. I'll banish my own Lubellion, I don't care, since I got another one in hand. Did this guy rage quit? Nope, he didn't. Okay, there's the Imperm. Now I can go straight into Fiendsmith. Yeah, there we go, and he scoops. Okay, BRB. Gonna refill my water. Go pee. I'll keep going.
Oh, hello there, Missy. Have a nice nap. Look who decided to wake up. It's Missy. She's still a little sleepy. That's why she's allowing me to hold her for, for a bit. She definitely does not want to be in my lap right now. She just woke up. She wants to wander around a bit. Get some water. Do cat things. Unplug my headset. It's fully charged. Okay. Let's check for Ash. Okay, he's definitely got something. It's a Max C. Okay. That is unfortunate. I'm gonna roll the dice a little bit here. Okay.
He's got something else that can be activated. Not sure what. Eclipse Wolf Gaming! Thank you for the raid, appreciate it. Sorry to say that you're not going to be seeing anything terribly exciting. I'm not particularly good at this game. But still, welcome raiders. Welcome, welcome. Now, unfortunately, I don't have anything to stop his wishes. And even more unfortunately, he had another maiden in hand. Valor is going to be used on his spirit. And there's Roar. And there's an effect Valor. Triple Tactics Talent. Ew. Going to assume that's either Drill Beam, Majesty, or maybe he's like that other guy I ran into before that runs 2 True Lights. Yes, I did run into someone who was running 2 True Lights. It was very strange. And there's the first blue eyes of the match. He's not summoning Spirit because he knows one of these is an imperm. He probably assumes it's this one. Oh wait, no, I went first, so he wouldn't know which one is the imperm. It just so happens that his True Light is in the path of my imperm, which is hilarious. Is this a quick effect? It is a quick effect. Well, pardon the graveyard. Oh no, the tribute is also a quick effect. I'll go ahead and do this to force him to use that. But this is also going to turn off his True Light, which is hilarious. Or does that stop my imperm from stopping his True Light? I actually don't know. If it does, then that was stupid of me, and I should have, Yeah, it was stupid of me. I should have targeted the Sage. Damn it, I'm an idiot. This is what I was talking about when I said I'm bad at this game. This Drill Beam is dead, it's just a bluff. Which I don't think it's gonna matter if it's a bluff or not. I was holding on to this Effect Veiler in case he summoned Spirit, but it appears that's the one thing he isn't going to do. Nah, I'm good. The misplays that I make aren't because I don't know about them, it's because I don't think about them in the moment. Okay, so now he's got another Spirit. And he's going into his Crimson Dragon plays. And I believe this is also a quick effect, so I can't do anything to it. Yeah. I have to wait until he does that, and then I can Veiler it to stop it. So now he's stuck with a Crimson Dragon that can't do anything, and an Ultimate Spirit that's going to die. What's in my graveyard? Just Pistials and Effect Veiler. He's gonna do that so he can get his blue eyes out, but I'm gonna go ahead and actually banish that. No True Light for you. It's not gonna destroy his Spirit Dragon, unfortunately. I kinda wish it would, but honestly, it's fine if I do it this way because now I can get rid of his blue eyes. No, I can't, because he's got Neo Ultimate. Get rid of his other maiden instead, then. Dude, that doesn't do what you think it does. That's not how that works. Drew's Worm's effect works when it's in the graveyard. So Effect Veiler was useless there. You should have waited for Lubellion, or wait to see what else was in my hand, which is full combo for Primite and Fiendsmith. Yeah, see, now you can activate it because of that. But now I know you don't have it available to stop Lurie or any of my other Fiendsmith plays. Dominus Purge, okay, that's fine. Now I can go into Primite. Ash Blossom, okay. I mean, I don't blame him, because honestly, I make mistakes like that too. Those are the sorts of mistakes that I also make, so I'm not exactly going to, like, give him shit for it. Go ahead and do this. Now my drill beam is live. I kind of want to go into seals here. Yeah. I want to go into seals for this. And now I can summon a Bestial. More than happy to do. Is this face down public knowledge? No, it isn't. I have no idea what that is. I assume it's dead because his field wasn't lighting up when I was doing stuff towards the end after he used Dominus Purge. And he scoops. Okay. And now we'll never know what the face down was. Yay, level 14. And more free gems. Hey, King Sark. I like that deck, mate. Not as much as Engraver, obviously, but you know. 100% Mirror Force. You know, with some of the crazy shit I've seen in people's decks, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. And oh my god, this hand is garbage for going second. I have exactly one interrupt. Which ironically isn't that bad for him starting the Fiendsmith stuff. Unless he goes straight into Caesar. If he goes straight into Caesar, there's nothing I can do. And as for what decks I run, my favorite by far is Duel. Close second is Dark Magician. Yes, I know Dark Magician is bad. I still love the deck. Duel is okay. This deck is your basic guard variety Fiendsmith Primite. I also have a Blue Eyes deck. I also have a Snake Eye deck. But this one would be my third favorite. I'm playing it instead of the other ones that are better, or more favorite rather, not better, they're much worse, but I'm not playing the other ones that are more enjoyable because this one's just more consistent than either of those. Although I did run into a Duel player earlier. That was pretty fun. Nib ain't real, it can't hurt you. Memento. Okay. Okay. No, I have to nib here. He's got the 2 level 6s. I have to. Duel is so annoying. Duel is incredibly easy to deal with once you understand the deck. It is just pure knowledge check, which is one of the reasons why I love it. Also because I always like to refer to it as stop hitting yourself the deck. And now I get to wait 10 minutes while this guy goes through his combos. But no, the key to dealing with Duel: do not try to banish Duel or Terror Incarnate. Only banish Spirit and Nightmare Paint. If you banish those, they can't do shit. Going into Creation King, I guess. Yep, there it is. I know the deck, but the floating is such a pain, makes you play your deck in an odd way. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why Spirit is the one you always banish, because then they can't get their combos started. The Spirit is the one they always want to use, and if they have Spirit and you banish one of the higher level ones, they can still get it because it summons from the banish zone. So if you ban Spirit, the only way they can get it back is if they run Eternal Favorite, and almost none of them run Eternal Favorite. Although, ironically enough, the Yubel player I ran into did actually run Eternal Favorite. But I also had Drill Beam ready to go, so it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, I would have loved to have Nib during all of this, but I could not risk him putting up a Caesar. About to swing for game, they have Spirit in hand, they always have it. My personal favorite, honestly, is when they use something to negate the Yubel and then they don't do anything about Nightmare Pain. Because you can see the card animating, lifting up and going back down, lifting up and going back down, because they're trying to figure out why they can't target anything else for an attack, and you see the realization set in. Single greatest joy I have ever had in this game. And then, of course, I like Dark Magician, because Dark Magician is actually how I started playing this game when I started getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Through Master Duel, so, you know, I have a soft spot for Dark Magician. Okay, am I gonna have enough to play through all of his shit? Possibly. Sequence. Are you going into Desiree or are you going into Lacrima? He might go into Lacrima. He is going into Lacrima. So he is going to get a Caesar out. At least I assume that's what he's going for. Yep, there it is. And a 4 material Appaloosa. Oof. Yeah, I just lose this. I don't have enough to play through all of that. Yeah. I do not have enough to play through all of that. Maybe if I had a Triple Tactics talent, but I don't think I run that in this deck. I think I'm 14 at the moment. 13 or 14. Yeah, I'm just gonna scoop here because I've got I can't play through all of that. I do not have anywhere near enough because he's got a 4 negate Appaloosa. He's got 2 special summon negates here. Let's see. Let me actually go ahead and see if I can make him pop one of those. He's got to use it. He's got to use one of these. He's probably going to use this. At least I would if I were him. Yep, there it is. Okay. destroys my Druid's Worm. But I can now add Drill Beam. Well, Drill Beam can now take out the Appaloosa. Since I have the Ether Barrel in hand. So I can get rid of that. So his 9 negates just got cut in half. Now, unfortunately, he can still pop stuff on the field. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's an imperm. It's probably going to negate that with Caesar. Oh, there it is. Let's actually dump our... Oh, right, that doesn't dump. That adds to my hand. Fuck. See? There we go. Tiny mistakes. I was confusing it with Lacrima's effect. Turn this to the deck. Normal summon this. Might roar. And yeah, that could be Cranium Burst. Make this, set it on the field. I can't activate it again, but I can at least put it on the field. Are you just going to destroy my Drill Beam? Oh, he's destroying my Lordly Load. Okay. Piece of cards on the field, including a memento card. Destroy them. Okay. Monsters. And yeah, that's game. I can't do anything from here. Pretty sure that's game. Like, I can still special summon with Primite Roar because I can trigger that, and then Drill Beam is live. That's my current plan, but I don't think it's going to matter. so now Drill Beam is live and he can't destroy this by battle. Now I want to go ahead and get rid of his big boy. Memento Fusion, that's what it was. That's gonna dodge my Drill Beam. And this is only cannot be destroyed by battle, so he can still destroy it with Creation King. Yeah, that's game. GG, dude. Yeah, it was incredibly unlikely that I was going to be able to play through all of that. I did not have the cards for it. Yeah, there are a number of decks that are like that, where they will set up a board that you need to have a specific hand for, which I don't mind losing that sort of thing, because, like, that's the nature of card games. You will not always have the cards you need. That's how it goes. Okay, this is not a bad hand for going second. Yeah, the board was absolutely wild, and literally the only thing that I had to hand trap. What is this? Mimighouls? Okay, I don't know how to play against Mimighouls, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just randomly ash this. Okay, called by. I guess it's a good thing to ash. I know Mimighouls involve flip effects. You put them on your opponent's side of the field, and then when they're flipped face up, they have an effect that gives them back to you or something, is how it works. Eeny, meeny, miny, that one. Okay, destroy all face-up Mimighoul. Home monsters you control except Mimighoul. Give control of this card to your opponent. During your main phase, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay. No, I'm good. And this unfortunately turns off my Imperm, and it looks like these are all Earth monsters, which is bad news for my Bestial. And yeah, that allows him to use that. This card is normal summon. Oh. Oh, shit, that's, Giant Mimighoul. Non-Xyz Mimighoul monsters can attack directly. Their opponent controls a face-down monster. Okay. Add one Mimighoul card and face up card. Destroy them. Okay. Normal special summon gain attack equal to their original defense. Any player controls a face-down monster cannot normal summon monsters nor declare an attack. And he's got IP Masquerena on the field. Okay. Control. Healed. Take that and take this, so I can normal summon. Okay, now he's gonna link summon. Don't think he knows the lines very well. Well, that makes two of us. Okay, so he's just gonna do that to banish my thing, which is fine, because now I can activate this at least. It is gonna give him back the Masquerena, but I'm at least gonna be able to draw something. And then I'll also be able to kill his little knight. Oh, wait, no. It's not going to give him back, because I can just give myself back Lurie. Lordly Load. Okay. Let's get rid of this first and foremost. And then go into main phase 2 here. How do I want to do this? It's a quick effect? No, it's not. Activate Drill Beam. Get rid of that. Okay, Lord Load. Ether Barrel? Now I've already normal summoned, unfortunately. No Typhon here. Rid of that. And give myself Druid's Worm. I didn't bother summoning Dippity because there'd be no point. I can't get Drill Beam back because I don't have Ether Barrel on the field. One monster graveyard to hand, that's fine. Nothing I can do to stop that. Mimighoul Archfiend. I'm going to go ahead and preemptively do this. Get rid of his SP. And very specifically not going to activate Branded Regained. I do not want him taking that back. And at least, do I have? No. Oh, or trap. I'm going to assume that that is a bad idea to let him have that. Fiendsmith Link 1? Yeah, it is. And I considered that. But kind of wanted to go with the Typhon play. Nickel Throne, okay. I don't have any other interactions here, so... Gold Dragon. He's gonna give that to me, and then force me to flip it face up now. At least I assume that's what he's gonna do. Oh, he returned those to my hand. Interesting. He can do direct attacks because that's what this deck does. He's destroying Lordly Load, that's fine. Destroying Branded Regained is annoying, but also fine. I want to add another Aether Barrel. Effect Veiler. Okay, so this says I can't declare an attack, right? Yeah. Oh. Nor declare an attack with monsters that were special summoned this turn. Okay. So I can't normal summon. But I can special summon. And I can attack. Although attacking is kind of pointless because, well, obviously. And I can't attack over them, and I can't get Drill Beam back without playing from... Yeah, I have to flip summon and destroy them and nuke my field, unfortunately. Cards into the graveyard. Magnum Mud is fine. Now this destroys everything. That isn't a Mimighoul monster. Yeah, he got my M7. I feel comfortable with getting Druid's Worm out. Ode is back. Might Roar is mostly a dead card. I say mostly because it's going to activate my Drill Beam. Let's go... Wait, is my... Yeah, my other Engraver is still there. Or not Engraver, Requiem. do this. Go to the closed heaven. Drew his worm. This guy goes away now. Requiem. Requiem. Time for some Fiendsmith plays. Yay. So that's the graveyard. How many drill beams? Just the one. By battle. Oh, just can't be destroyed by battle. Okay, that's perfect. This doesn't destroy, it sends. That's very handy. And now this sequence. Wait, sequence. Go to Desiree. Actually, most decks only play one. They only started. The only reason any of them play two is because they activate the effect of Desiree. Yes. Go back to the deck. That can go away. Not gonna activate Magnum Day yet. Gonna go into battle phase. Blow this up. And I can bring back Desiree. And then we're gonna blow... I don't know, we'll go blow this up, I guess. In phase 2. Activate Lordly Load. Hippity on the field. End. Now, the vast majority of decks only play one. They only have, some of them played two for a little bit because they want to counter other drill beams, but most often you'll see people only run one. I'm actually gonna go ahead and drill beam that. He knows I've got an Aether Barrel, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That's gone now. No more Mimigal Dungeon bullshit. Veiler. Nightmare Unicorn. Damn it. I mean, at least I can get rid of the access code talker. Yes, that was enough. That was enough. Whew. That is my first time encountering Mimighoul. That is a weird ass deck. I don't know if it's good, but it is definitely weird. But anyway, the reason why people don't want to play 2 drill beams, I know I cut myself off a bunch during there because I was focusing on the match. The reason why people don't really play 2 drill beams a lot is because 2 drill beams is very often a brick. If you've got 2 drill beams in your hand, you can't do anything with the second one. Oh crap, I think my ads may have cut off that explanation. Oh, damn it. Well, I'm going to take this opportunity to go pee. Okay, I'm back. And the ads are gone. But as I was saying, because I'm pretty sure the ads cut off my explanation, second drill beam is usually a brick. It's only useful in the mirror where one of your in the Primite mirror where one of your drill beams gets banished. And you don't run into the Primite mirror as much as you might believe, especially since Blue Eyes has fallen off a lot. So. Explain Mimighoul? Nah. I like to learn as I play against it. Usually I'll look up something specific if I'm confused about something, but for the most part, I just watch other people play it and learn how and when to respond to stuff by virtue of playing against it. Now, unfortunately, doing it that way means I lose a lot until I learn more about the deck, but I enjoy learning that way. Let's rip open some legacy packs, because why not? Hey, Lullaby of Obedience. Cool. Form Pow Ballad for all those pendulum decks that I don't play. Some classic cards here. Launcher Spider. Clear World too. Neat. Maybe one of these days, Konami will let us dust some of these cards. Like, I don't mind that we can't dust all of them. That's cool. I'm cool with that. But I would really, really, really like to be able to dust extra copies of cards that I'm definitely never going to use. Like, what am I doing with these 3 extra copies of Blue Eyes? What am I gonna do with this shit? No idea what he's doing. He never sent Fairy to your side once. If he did, I think he might have lost. Is it Mimible? Yeah, there we go. Fairy. Cannot activate the effects of special summon monsters from your hand. Yeah, that would have definitely screwed me up. That would have really screwed me up a lot. And yeah, this is my deck list. It's pretty basic, same as every other Prime, although I am making one change here. Siren here, you get in there. I like having 2 Drua's Worms because I like Drua's Worms effect, but I'm finding that pretty often I'm getting both of my Drua's Worms in my hand, and I can only activate one of them. So it'd be nice to have the variety there so I could activate so I don't get doubles. I'll have to make that change on my actual event deck too. But yeah, there's the only decks that I have. This one isn't an actual deck. It's more of a proof of concept thing, something I was toying around with. I still need a bunch of cards for it. And this might not even be a deck list that I go with. It's just something I saw and was interested in, because Cyber Dragons are neat. And I would much rather, if I'm going to play a blind going second deck, I am going to play Cyber Dragon 1,000 times over before I ever touch Tempai. What's with the Crow? More options to banish from my opponent's graveyard. That's it. That's the only reason. So if I go up against a water deck, I can still banish from their graveyard. Or if I have a handful of Bystials and Crow, I can banish with the Bystials and then keep banishing with Crow. That's basically it. And plus, DD Crow also works on spells and traps, not just monsters. And in case I'm going up against a water deck, or just a deck that doesn't run a lot of light and dark monsters in general, I can then use DD Crow and get a dark into my own graveyard that I can then summon a Bystial with. So it's got a couple of uses. And it's more something I'm just playing around with. This is something that I added after I stopped running into Blue Eyes players so much, because these two used to be Ghost Ogre. They used to be Ghost Ogre, and it was specifically for Blue Eyes. It had other now Ghost Ogre obviously has other uses besides just, you know, nuking a Blue Eyes player's field, but when I stopped running into them, those other uses kind of mattered a little bit less, and having extra graveyard disruption mattered a little bit more. So I swapped it out for the DD Crow. The only other thing that I was thinking about shifting around a bit is getting rid of the second Requiem to throw in something else. Not entirely sure what, but honestly, that second Requiem has come in handy so often that I'm perfectly fine with just leaving it there. And yeah, if I start running into Blue Eyes more often, like I think I ran into 4 Blue Eyes players today, and that's the most Blue Eyes players I've run into since the ban list announcement. Not the actual implementation of said ban list, the announcement for it. That deck dropped sharply. So, that's well, that's the reasoning for it. And yeah, I think I will just keep the, like, I don't even know what I would put in besides the Requiem, honestly. Doom Dragon could work. And I actually do play Doom Dragon in my Snake Eye deck. Although my Snake Eye deck is a little jank at the moment. I'll let you look at it for a second and figure out what that problem is. And it's probably not what you think. If you think it's the lack of Millennium, that's actually intentional. Not because the Millennium Engine isn't good, or because I don't know how to use it, or even because I don't have the cards. I just don't like the Millennium Engine. That's it. That's the only reason. I just don't like it. No, the reason why this is this kind of jank is because I don't have the Azamina cards. I legit just do not have them. Board break tech. Oh yeah, the Doom Dragon, yeah. Honestly though, I usually do just fine with what I've got with the with between Engraver and Desiree for sending stuff away. More often than not, I find that the thing that's stopping me is target protection, which Doom Dragon can't help with because it also targets. Honestly, I'm only surprised that it took Konami this long to hit Bonfire down to 1 in Master Duel. Because they typically follow the OCG ban list, and the ban list for both TCG and OCG have had Bonfire at 1 since before I started playing again. So I'm not sure why it took them this long to hit Bonfire. And then of course there's the ever popular Max C that everybody insists needs to be banned, and they honestly need to shut up about it. Ditto for Apollosa. People really need to stop crying about that. Those cards are not nearly as unfair as people like to whine about, or whine that they are. But that is gonna be all for tonight's stream. Tomorrow, no stream because I'm going to the Magic the Gathering event for the Final Fantasy pre-release stuff. Hopefully that goes well. It's gonna be my first foray into Magic the Gathering. Saturday will probably be more Master Duel. Master Duel is its own format, mix of OCG and TCG. Yeah, it is. I just wish people would stop crying about Max C and Appaloosa because those two cards are the ones I hear people complaining about the most, and there's honestly nothing wrong with those cards. Like, I genuinely feel like there is nothing wrong with those cards. Does it feel shitty to play against them? Yeah, it does, but there are a bunch of cards that it feels shitty to play against. You don't ban a card just because it feels bad. You ban a card when it's overpowered, and those two are not overpowered. Got a question? Shoot. Discord server? No, I don't do that. Too much work. I just stream and relax. You know, it occurs to me that Decade leaked that Battle Wasp was going to be part of this pack, and it's Ryuji instead. I'm wondering if Konami just had that announcement internally to select people to see if they could figure out who Decade's source is. It'd be really funny if that was the case. I'm definitely looking forward to Ryzeal and Malice being added. It's gonna be a fun time. But I'm gonna get out of here. Like I said, tomorrow, no stream. Got a Magic the Gathering event to go to. Day after, we'll probably be streaming more of the qualifiers because it's fun. And I've got a bunch of qualifier missions to go through. Gotta get all the gems. So, have a good one, and hope to see Raiders here tomorrow. And if you enjoyed the stream and enjoyed watching my misplays. See you later.